Ren's Mobil is a gas station in Amherst, Massachusetts. Reno Gladu has run that station for nearly 50 years, but because of higher costs, he's had to close. Reno Gladu joins us now with his son, Jeff, who is the station's manager. Thank you both for coming on tonight. So,
thanks for having us, Tucker.
To you, Mr. Gladu, you've run it for almost 5 decades now. Can you be specific and tell us why you're closing now? Sad.
The reason why I'm ready to close is because of the high prices of gas that I refuse to pass on to my consumers.
Yeah.
Which are more than half our senior citizens that have been with me for 48 or some odd years.
What a horrible story. So, Jeff, you've obviously grown up around this business and now you're in it. You talk to people who buy gas for $5 a gallon. There are a lot of people on fixed incomes in your part of Massachusetts. What does it mean to them?
It's gut-wrenching. Honestly, it is. And like my dad said, started working for my dad when I was 10 years old, just tagging along on Saturdays and on holidays and weekends. And that was the highlight of my life, you know, being side by side with him and being out here. And most of those customers back in the late 70s, early 80s, were in their 40s and 50s, and now, as we've all moved on in our lives, now we're getting them in their twilights of their lives. And we had a lady come in here the other day absolutely crying because her husband died years ago, and she's never put gas in her car. So she's like, "How do I put gas in my car?" My dad and I, along with my son Ty, have offered to take any senior citizen in our area that's one of our customers to an additional station, one of our competitors, no doubt, to fill up their tanks because we love our customers so much.
But you're closing, so you get 3 generations working there. Your family's revolved around this business for 48 years, and you're closing it. How do you feel about that?
It's heartbreaking, but I mean, we're closing the gas portion of it. Repair-wise and used car business, we'll try to keep aboard as long as we can, but the bread and butter for us is gas, and we've been in a bad contract with our supplier for the last 5 years. We've asked them to get out of the contract, and they're holding it above us to not let us out. Now Mobil is leaning on them because of all the negative publicity that's come from this. So they sent up their territory manager as well as the vice president of operations the other day to ask us how they could fix this. How can we make this stop? My dad said, let us out of our contract. They said, we can't do that. Let us give you gas a little bit cheaper than what you're paying for it now. Maybe extend the terms of your payment for the gas and give you some new gas pumps. How would you feel about that? My dad said,
we're done.
We're done. That's it. We're no longer gonna supply you gas.
So another family business goes under. Gentlemen, good luck to you. Thank you for sharing your story tonight. That's just the saddest thing. Thank you.
You bet.